I am Chylli from Channel Chylli, also known as Chai, getting back more Dredge here. So let's make our way up to J15 up here, which is where I think we have to go. Well, that's a pretty blatant landmark. We can't exactly miss that one. This point of interest is closer, so we will stop here. Going to head back over here for the box we left behind. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I am very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted from the shadows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Marrow for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through your door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it into your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest sound of whispers coming from it. No, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods, don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a hook is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Oh, okay, we have a lot more resistant to panic now. Honestly, I think we can make it to the Iron Rig without going insane now. Apologies, I have a bit of a cold right now. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man awaits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ said they're not able to dispatch anymore for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp would let you use our facilities. Once we get the generator wired up, that is. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it seems we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it, it's the least I can do in return for your help. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. You approach an old man pacing back and forth near a cordoned-off area of the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier, isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people do when they sense a fisherman's tail approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with an intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all that though, Aziz my laboratory is also a victim of a missing supply shipment. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. We got enough materials for the science lab now too. We'll get to work. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on that corpse payroll, why don't you take this, a small token of my appreciation? The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. So it turns out that fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this is a biofuel generator. It's just some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down on the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. Alright, we're going to need to catch some fish to continue with that. Alright, there is really not a lot of fish around here. Oh, that was a whale. That was cool. It won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clinks to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strained squelching soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. We've done it. A large castle drops down from a chute labeled waste. Through its clear walls, you can see remnants of the fish you deposited. Well, you'd probably be able to use that for chum, right? It's yours if you want it. Now we can finally get the drill started. All clear. Initiating drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. I don't think sending oil into the ocean is a very good idea. The scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shock waves of the drill. We've broken through. We're underway at last. And what about that huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Also, we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather some data. In that vein, fisherman, I have something for you. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is the new design. Using that rod, I needed to collect specimen samples from the marrows, just to check that the fish species are unaffected by our operations here. A helmeted figure emerges from the shadows by a building site. He lifts his visor. Place isn't built yet. He gestures to a pile of materials behind him. We're short on materials. Once they arrive, we can start working.
Huh.
That's all we need. We can get the foundry built now. Good to go. Basic materials can be worked here. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects of a more technical nature. I have plans for an interchangeable module system, you'll see. I'll show you when we're set up here, but one more lot of materials, then we'll be able to upgrade some of your boat's basic functions. Everything appears to be in order. I'll get the team onto it. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. This wing is for the enhancement of boat functions, lights, horn, and spyglass. A woman is stood just inside the doorway, sketching a design in her notebook. Hey there, welcome to the factory. I'm the lead engineer here. Because of your help getting things running here, I'm permitted to improve your equipment with our tech. Seems I need something called a dart canister to do that. Okay, we can now trade fish here. That is really good. Yeah, we need that special bait to be able to upgrade our fathomless winch to get bonuses to Oceanic, Abyssal, and Hadal, I believe. The figure emerges from lower decks and beckons you over into the shadows. If you're going to be hanging around, maybe we can do business. Come see me at the Undermarket, alone. Got some items you might be interested in. Don't ask where they came from, better off not knowing. Can make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. Alright, so we want to go check out these spots down here in the Marrows. Alright, so we are just looking for these other 2 fish we need now. Alright, all we need now is a sea cucumber, so let's see if we can find one of those. Well, that is really annoying. Now we need to go catch another one. Alright, let's make our way back to the iron rig. I want to go back before all the fish I have in storage go bad. Now all we have to do is try to find a sea cucumber. Yeah, I am not seeing what I'm looking for here at all. Give me a minute, I'm going to look something up really quickly. Okay, yeah, I need to lay a crab pot, I'm pretty sure. So let me go get my crab pot and everything, and we will lay it down and wait a little bit. Dang, we got a plus 25% resistance to panic now. I got a package here for you. A delivery, eh? It's a big one, let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. I I wonder, why does it keep track of days? Is there like a final day counter or something? Going to try laying it in a different oil plot. All we need to do is come back with an explosive and we can upgrade our hull now. Okay, that was really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. At least it was only my worst engine that got damaged. Yeah, I wasn't keeping an eye on my overheating. Come on, just give me a sea cucumber already. Well, at least we can get that whole upgrade I've been wanting. We are seriously 2 cents short. That is really annoying. Wait, we don't need some kind of like super crab trap to get it, do we? Like we do this special rod? You know what's funny? If I didn't break my boat overheating, I would have been able to get the whole upgrade right then and there. God damn it, I did it again. Come on. Maybe I just need to buy more crab pots and throw them all in there. Okay, yeah, 0 to 25 meters. Normal crab pot thing, so maybe I just need to... Okay, that is too expensive. We will need to wait a little bit. Alright, well, that is where I'm going to leave off today's video of Dredge. We got a lot of the... Well, I don't know if we got a lot, but we got a little bit of the DLC content done. But yeah, I will see you guys when we're back for more Dredge. Hopefully I'll find the sea cucumber and we can continue more into the Iron Rig DLC. But yeah, until then, I will see you next time. Bye!